Gromp looking at the camera, sighing, head bobbing the music. We're all ready.
Who you calling 15? Anyways, here we go.
All right, it's just starting off projectile, clanking with projectile here.
Yeah, just I was figure they're just throwing away projectiles at each other, and
both players trying to shoot their way into top 8 right now.
Yeah, this is their neutral game. This is how I would expect it to go.
And once again, this is another best of 5 set, so we'll get to see a lot of these projectile interactions, really figure out how this matchup works, hopefully. Whew. And Gromp either dropping shield or getting poked by that up B from Young Link, which is not what you want to see. And
ooh.
Skittles is off to an electric start. Getting that soft nair down there and forward airing so deep. Going crazy off stage.
Oh, runs into the up B.
And oh, and that up smash is definitely punishable. Skittles just waiting his shield. That up B out of shield is such a strong option for Young Link. It leads into combos and even potentially kills at higher percents, like in 50-50 type situations.
Yeah, it has like no lag on that, so you just throw it out there and then just do something else instantly.
I'm saying it's nearly impossible to punish, and here's Skittles going so deep once again to try to get the punish, but
nice air dodge into up tilt.
Yeah, I'm saying Gromp gonna turn that situation around on him and get that up tilt. Still a little bit of a hill to climb for Gromp, but
yeah,
Gromp has his way.
Yeah, Gromp has to opt to play more aggressively this time around, just so he can get his lead back.
But really good juggle there, helping him get back into it.
Yeah, and these air dodges were just barely weaving past these moves.
That's one thing that'll be interesting about this matchup is a lot of Young Links, if they're being juggled and they sort of end up struggling, they use that downer that he just used to try to lay down. But if you use a Mega Man up air, that's disjointed potentially. You know, you just can avoid that problem completely as it drags him right back up.
Yeah.
Oh, really good there, that dash back from Gromp.
Yeah, but that platform actually gives Skittles an option to kind of leap over his forward smash.
Saying Gromp is sort of, I think, using that leaf shield just try to bait out some movement, like a roll or something, but he's not quite getting it. See, once again, he's doing it and dashing back. Hoping, I think, trying to bait Skittles into dropping shield or doing anything else, but he's not falling for it after the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Fully charged F smash.
Oh, nice get up, but Gromp calls out with the back air. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no, it wasn't enough, though. That was clever, though.
It was. Once again, Gromp getting a ton of mileage off of that Crash Bomber, but Skittles getting a ton of mileage off his little sword. We basically have a one-stock game at this point. Both players, final stock, low percents. Going back and forth. Gromp fully charging F smash on ledge again.
Yeah, Gromp's trying to go for this hard get-up read.
Whew. And I'm telling you, Skittles, this is a change from how we saw him earlier. Earlier, even against Piranha Plant, who doesn't have the best offstage game, he was not going this hard. I wonder what the difference is.
I think he doesn't want to play the sort of the Mega Man game too, where like they're just trained projectiles. He doesn't want to play that game. I think he just wants to. I think he's just being impatient. That's my guess.
Definitely. But so far, it is working out for him. I mean, things are even, and he definitely has a chance to take this, especially with the way he's been playing off stage and taking some early stocks.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I think the reason he's getting close to it is because Mega Man can just kind of beat out his own projectiles. The lemon just kind of click with his arrows.
All right, and Gromp puts down that Crash Bomber in really good tether recovery from Skittles.
Ooh.
All right, and Gromp off stage leaf shield into down air?
Oh, but just misses the down air, and now it looks like this game is getting pretty close.
Oh, and Gromp gonna call out that bomb with the back air and take the first game.
Yeah, maybe Skittles has to play a little less aggressively this time around. Like,
see, I don't even think I think he can keep up his aggression. He just needs to sort of like be a little bit more patient. He doesn't have to camp necessarily, but just pick his spots a little bit better.
Yeah.
Like 1 or 2 more times in that set, and in that game, and he has that game. You know, it's just one of those things that he has to do a little bit. Gromp teasing with the Incineroar, one of his OG characters. Absolutely. Clicks on it real quick just to get the name out.
Yeah. Oh, but anyways, looks like Skittles is doing what Raven King did and changing color palettes to refresh his mind. Though this might be a little too early in my opinion.
Hey man, to each their own. So, and this is sort of fits his aggressive playstyle he's had throughout this set so far. Is wants a little bit less space, a little bit less way for Gromp to sort of retreat and throw those pellets at him.
Yeah, Skittles is trying to get close to him, put in some sort of close range pressure, but the thing is, Mega Man excels at mid close range combat. So doing this kind of playstyle isn't too favorable in Young Link's favor.
And Gromp must like the way that Skittles is reacting to his Leaf Shield. He must, because he just keeps using it over and over again. And I know that's a move that he said in the past that if you don't deal with it properly, he's going to keep using it. And so there must be something about how Skittles actually likes it.
Oh, but good catch for the bomb to forward air. Just quickly taking that stock off of Gromp.
Yep, Satan. We've been able to see a lot of Skittles stocks that he's had all come up edge guards.
Oh, but also not taking him. Oh, the bomb.
And that might have saved him.
Yeah, it's like just barely.
Say, Gromp trying to call out an aggressive jump in from Skittles, but Skittles just going to tag him with the fire arrow and get this whole conversion off of that one opening. And he's still going.
Yeah, another up out shield into up air. Already at 96%, and Skittles. Last hit of back air just throws him out.
Yep, saying Skittles getting a little greedy. He had the momentum on his side, but that down air is definitely punishable, and the back air going to take his first stock off the board.
Yeah, but anyway, like the previous game, Skill has a very large lead against Gromp, so this will be a bit difficult for Gromp to kind of regain his balance.
Definitely, and I feel like Skittles is finding a way to sort of work in these projectiles in between Gromp's stuff a lot better. Like you see him sort of canceling out these saw blades, these leaf shields, and other things with his own projectiles. Oh! That boomerang could have been at least an air, I would think. But Gromp in a rough spot.
Oh, pretty gutsy big Gromp trying to challenge that down air. But luckily he didn't get hit.
All right, and Leaf Shield once again just going to dash back and make that move safe. And, oh my goodness!
The gutsiest down air on the shield. Oh, and he taunts.
Skittles coming down with some authority there and taunting immediately afterwards. He's got to be feeling himself at this point.
Absolutely. But, you know, if it's anything like the last game, it's not too impossible for Gromp to make it all the way back.
Yep, so you should never count anyone out, especially, I feel like this matchup can be such back and forth. Like, both of them can just kill each other off stage if they really go hard.
But, you know, Skills already putting the aggression.
Yep, so Gromp missing that tech and Skills just getting that down air. Plenty of damage on board when you're talking about Toon Link combos. Oh, down tilt, that's going to be the up and that should be the stock.
Yeah, that was like a frame trap right there.
I'm pretty sure the down tilt is actually true to up B a lot of the time.
Yeah, no, I mean like.
Oh, the down tilt itself.
He did like a. I want to say like he did a forward air, and like it's supposed to cover like the
jump in,
like the air dodge.
Yeah.
And then he just did a down. Then he just did the up B.
Okay. And now I think if you're Gromp, you're going to try to go somewhere with a little bit more room for him to work. I do not think he in disadvantage, he had a rough time getting away from Toon Link. And Town and City is definitely a good pick for that, switching to the other Smashville stage, or the other Animal Crossing stage.
So I'm not sure how the platforms would come into play here, especially since maybe it's good for making a good hard read on top. But other than that, these two kind of play the ground game, so I'm not too sure how these platforms would come into play.
Oh, and good call out there. Gromp keeps sort of jumping in neutral and throwing out random things, and Skills just calling that out so hard with the forward air.
Wow, just throws out that down air.
And I feel like Skittles is just setting the pace of this match. Constantly, like, the moves that are coming out are what he wants to come out, and he's just...
Oh, man, Gromp can't get out.
3 fires in a row, almost making it forward with a Leaf Shield, just barely cutting it off.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like one of those things where Skittles is just... He's playing his game right now. He is not worried about what Gromp wants to do or what Gromp thinks he's going to do. He's just doing what he wants. Oh, wow.
Oh, and that's it?
And that is the second time that Gromp has missed a tech off of that soft nair and gotten in some big trouble for it.
Yeah.
You got to see him start to pick those up. You got to react and tech in time. Otherwise, you're going to need for a lot of damage or a loss of stocks.
Oh, wow. That...
Up tilt, and you saw a little teabag come out there from Gromp. He saw the taunts. He's not taking it sitting down necessarily, but Skittles definitely in control still right now. Look at that.
Look, he's fishing for like a hard read right now.
Yeah, so he's just waiting for that hard punch. Oh my goodness.
Bomb? Bomb saved him. Oh, but he up B's the wrong way and was able to snap the ledge.
And both these players in their down are teabagging each other right now. We got some serious competition going down.
Yeah, these two are about to feel themselves. Oh, he's just standing there taking hits.
Oh my goodness. And this is the same thing we saw Skittles do earlier against Cheeseberry.
Oh.
You know, I feel like once he has you like in the corner where he feels like he can do whatever he wants, he just sits there and shoots those fire arrows. Like, that's almost like his way of asserting dominance, it looks like.
Yeah, the thing is, Mega Man can't really approach like that because the arrows fly so far. Though,
Yep.
Gromp can just wall these arrows out with his own pellets, so it's not too big of a deal.
Yep, so it's almost like a stalemate for the most part, except he's tacking on tiny bits of damage. Alrighty.
That's
Gromp reverses the situation, gets the backer off stage with the quick edge guard, and now is in the lead.
Yeah. So it's like Gromp's pretty good at sort of turning things around when he needs to the most. Oh, but that up air will connect.
This game is just so back and forth. Both players, it feels like when one player is doing well, they just feel untouchable almost.
Yeah, like I said, these two characters have a very similar playstyle, so seeing them going back and forth isn't too surprising.
It's almost like a player thing too. Like, I feel like both of them are so confident right now and so competitive with the way they've been taunting and teabagging these other things. Oh no!
Oh man, to me, this is practically a ditto right now. Even if they're two different characters, they both play so similar to each other. That
and so far these first 3 games, it feels like whoever has gotten more edge guards has been able to seal the games. Like there, you see at the end, Gromp got that downer. In those first couple games, Skittles was getting a lot of those combos off stage, leaving those fairs and other things, and he was doing really well. So it's interesting to see how these crucial small interactions almost are sort of defining the set right now.
absolutely. Oh, and another color change for Skittles, opting for the dark young Link.
Oh man, that's when you know things are getting serious, when you start getting edgy.
It's a cool color.
It is a cool color, but I'm just saying he's edgy. The little angry boy shooting his fire arrows, but so far, none of them quite connecting. Both players staying at this like middle range distance where their projectiles might hit each other, but they're not like quite in each other's burst ranges yet.
Yep. Right now they're just tossing projectiles back and forth. Oh, and that shield's looking tiny.
So that crash bomber sitting right on top of young Link's head looked a little goofy. Was having a hard time. And it's interesting. Normally that sort of chip damage game we associate with Mega Man so much is just sort of being played by Skittles right now, being really content to throw his projectiles and get this chip damage on Gromp.
Yeah, since these two have like no method of kind of blocking out the projectile without
Oh my goodness, this combo is ridiculous.
And he's that no sparks either. He's just dead.
Yep, say Skittles using just about everything he had in his kit to find a way to kill Gromp right now.
And Gromp is feeling himself.
And it's a weird time to feel himself. I think he's just letting him know, like, you did something cool, but that doesn't faze me. I'm not worried about it too much.
Yeah. Express yourself in the game, not in real life.
Yep. But here we go. Skittles again with the other huge opening, and he just is not letting up on this pressure.
You know, Mega Man's downer surprised me. I wouldn't think that you could.
Oh my goodness.
Spot dodge it. Oh man.
And Skittles, whichever option Gromp is choosing to get up from these situations, Skittles is just either covering it with a projectile or being right there to react with that floating nair. And recovering high, Gromp not able to punish it, and he's actually going to get punished for the forward smash himself. Oh wow.
That was questionable. Maybe it's just to do it to get it off him. And
Skittles fighting for his winner's side life right now, trying to make winner's top 8, and he is going off.
But you know, if it's anything like the previous games, I wouldn't be too surprised if Gromp can make it all the way back.
Ooh.
Kind of like that.
Yep, say good little reversal by Gromp there. That combo wasn't exactly true from Skittles, and he got punished hard for it. But despite the misstep, he is just right back in it with this pressure and these up U's out of shield.
A reverse nair?
Whew.
Ooh.
As the set goes on, I feel like there are more and more down airs coming out of Skittles. And it seems to be working out for him.
No, it's kind of a weird choice to kind of throw it out because it has a lot of lag and it's pretty easy to see coming.
Gromp's not doing the best job of punishing him for it, though.
Yeah. He's sort of just trading hits, but like trading projectiles instead.
See, and there it is again.
Ooh.
And again! And again!
Yeesh!
How many downers does it take to kill one super fighting robot?
Well,
I think we're going to find out.
Whoa!
That into nair.
Wow, that's creative.
Yeah, so we have seen a lot of really unique setups and just option coverage and things that Skittles has been doing out of that first hit forward air and a lot of other combo starters that Young Link has.
Yeah.
You can tell he's definitely free flow in this for the most part, and he's not just like, he doesn't have a strict flow chart that he adheres to.
Yeah. Like he doesn't stick with his own bread and butter combos. He's like, oh, maybe I know this will hit to this, and yeah.
Yep, and it's keeping things fresh, and that's why something like that Nair was able to kill it around 140 there.
Yeah, but here we are at Game 5.
Game 5, Skittles versus Gromp.
Yeah, two characters and two players going head-to-toe each other, and well, this is anybody's games.
Yep, say back-to-back, and Skittles just starts off with that downer, and it is not paying off for him so far.
Oh.
Winner of this is going to advance to top 8. Losers has to face the losers bracket. And you can tell this last game, this Game 5, feels a little more serious than the first couple. There's no more teabagging, there's no more taunting. Both players look a little more locked in right now.
Well, of course, this is the final game. This is how to get a top 8.
Yep, this is for the money almost.
Yeah.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
I really thought Skittles got that down tilt there. I thought there'd be some sort of conversion, but goes for the boomerang to cover some extended get-up options instead.
Ooh.
Alrighty. Both players playing this neutral super safe back and forth. And Gromp is going to watch this back and probably frustrated with how many of these down airs he's getting hit by.
Yeah, Skittles just throwing them all willy-nilly, and he's just Gromp's just getting hit by all of it.
Which I feel like that's sort of part of how both these players are playing in their own like zoning kind of way, so aggressive, you know? That Gromp is not really looking out for the down air, and Skittles not looking out for the ledge very well there. He's going to SD his first stock.
Yeah, Gromp goes super low and try to put all the pressure on Skittles, and that did cost Skittles his own stock.
Yep. Say there was a lot of pressure there, but Skittles still.
Oh, what? Was that a boomerang in the air?
I believe it was just a raw nair. He's just throwing out, covering some options there. And once again, Gromp. It's almost like I feel like both these players have their thing that they keep doing regardless of the situation. You know, like Skittles is loving his down air. Meanwhile, Gromp, this leaf shield keeps coming out constantly.
Well, I mean, you know, if it's working, then you might as well keep doing it.
Yep, both players. It's almost like a little meta has developed in this set itself, where both players are figuring out what's working and just going to town with it.
Yeah, frankly, I don't think they have time to kind of think of new strategies to kind of work out because, like I said, these two play so similar to each other on paper. Like in a general concept, these two play similar to each other. That trying to figure out what beats the other, it's kind of hard to do it on the spot.
Uh-oh. And Skittles read that air dodge, but didn't quite have the timing right. And
yeah, right now it's just whoever has better fundamentals and who knows their character better than the other.
I think it's just going to come down to a couple little interactions here, because I think both these players have decent reads on each other and are just kind of making it work. They're both. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's almost just a little bit of, I don't want to call it luck.
Oh, and
but it's just these small interactions.
Yeah, he just tosses back and forth.
And now this set is coming down to one final stock. Both players sitting at 0. Everything is fresh and everything is on the line.
Yeah, we're almost halfway through the match, and well,
say 4 minutes on the clock. We'll see if that ends up becoming a factor. Both these players sort of decide to play it a little safe here at the end.
Yeah, all these projectiles throwing out back and forth.
Say it almost feels like it at the very beginning of this game, where they were both being a little bit more careful. But now Skittles is back in aggression.
Yeah, these two are wanting to win this game, but they don't want to risk their life too hard.
Oh, we're going to get hit by that Crash Bomber.
Well, I can feel it. Gromp is climbing his way back up.
Yep, say, but Gromp, he has to make sure he's patient, because Skittles sort of reverting back to a little bit more of this zoning game. And the scary thing about his is that it leads to some of these combos and setups that can potentially take a stock with a read or two.
Ooh.
Whereas Gromp's zoning is purely chip damage for the most part.
Yeah.
Whew.
Ooh, this is getting incredibly close.
Yeah, saying Skittles is still landing these downers like crazy. All right, Gromp off stage. What is Skittles going to do?
Ooh, that was pretty close.
Whew, and these guys are just going tick for tack, hitting each other's shields back and forth. And if you're Gromp, you got to be a little scared right now.
Yeah, but Gromp, Gromp is being very careful to. Oh,
and,
that was.
Oh my!
Oh!
And he's able to get with the Crash Bomber to the forward smash. And Gromp pops off.
Down from the bottom, and he just turns the game.